up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You
problem.
got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problems.
Hey, Carol, what day is it? It's a hump day. How's everybody
Carol.
doing this morning? Yep,
Carol, it's
Carol.
hump day.
Chrissy, I'll have to say something because I saw a comment you put in the chat. Carol's known to renew her liquor license. I'll leave it at that. Her and I have that conversation several times. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you. And Mark, how are you doing today? I
I'm
had to have a
good.
good laugh this morning with Carol because I saw Chrissy's and was it Chrissy and Stacy's comment in the chat. I'm not sure
Yeah.
who's in the chat today, but yeah. Heather was first in the chat. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Heather. How are
Morning,
you?
Heather.
Good to see you and welcome. Yes, it's a hump day, and it's currently 26 degrees here. When I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning, it was 19 degrees this morning. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Hey, hon.
Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how
Miss
are you
D.
doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's
Morning, Dad.
Carol being active in the chat already this morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And welcome back. And Jay, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah, there's trouble from Vegas.
Yeah, because I saw his comment in the chat too. I've been laughing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday, word of wisdom. Why blame anyone in life when good people give happiness, bad people give experience, worse people give lessons, and best people. Oh, I like that. That's interesting.
That's true.
Yeah, that was where she made that comment from right there. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. That's
Morning,
what I
Angela.
said right there. Chris, she said, "Ooh, sounds yummy, Carol." Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And I love the videos of the little deers and does and all that. Is that in your yard? Some cute little videos. And little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. That's what I've been laughing
Debbie.
at while watching all these comments from Jay. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Nana, hello, good morning, and welcome, Donna. I love that
Morning,
angel
man.
poster
Donna.
you made. I know you were working still on it, and I don't know if you finished it, but it's cute. It's different. It's a lot of work that goes into that. Now, are you micro crocheting that? Because that looked like small stitches. Yeah, I got to finish an Afghan myself. And when she says Johnny has, and all the long pause and waiting for her to say lots of mental problems. We're not going to get into that subject because that could be an all day affair. Okay. And good morning, Jay. And Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see
Morning,
you.
Jeffrey.
Welcome. And Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Claudette, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I had to give a good laugh. Yeah. Carol and I laugh about that all the time. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Some of y'all may know what that means. Let's see. Hump day. Well, what's up, Fart Sack Jack? How have you been? Good
Hey.
no hump day, more like it. You're right about that. Good to see you, Mike. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, Mike. I figured you'd like that one. What kind of show is this? LOL. It's one that makes you laugh. Okay. Angels. Okay.
We try.
We try to make you laugh. Let's see. Everybody saying hello and good morning. I live in Vegas, where are you required to start drinking at 4 a.m.? Well, it could be 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Gonna be listing while I do stuff. Awesome. I did my listings this morning. And I finally got another quilt listed on my Michael's Maker's Place, and it's the Centennial quilt. I thought it was on there, but it wasn't. So I got that listed this morning on Michael's Maker's Place. I got some more quilts. I got 2 crates I got to get listed and take pictures. Jay, that's not true. Just in case you got local, you are. That's just too funny. Thank you. I'm going to put the silver on this morning. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was cute. I watched it yesterday. I had it open right after the show, so I made sure to watch it right after the show yesterday. Fun with friends. Tonight at 7. By the way, I'm beginning to feel like I'm in Victoria's chat. Why you feel like you're in Victoria's chat?
With all
Oh,
the naughtiness.
that's just the inside joke. I saw something else.
Jennifer dropped. I must have that chat must have flew on me because I don't see it now. I want to highlight it. No, I don't see it. I got to go back up in the chat. Why I don't see it? Interesting. Oh, there it is, right there. Don't forget, Michael and Denise go live at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 10 o'clock
Tonight.
Eastern tonight. Lord, I'll be in bed
And
already.
Jen and I go on at 11
That's
this
late.
morning.
That's right. That's every Wednesday except the second Wednesday of the month. All right, now I can go back to where it was. Let's see. Being to feel like Victoria, that's what we were. Let's see. Happy. Who? Not me. Mm-hmm. Does Victoria go on live anymore? She's been sick, under the weather, but she's also taking care of her mom. For those who don't know, Victoria's been. Her mom was in the hospital. She did an update yesterday with Ellen. She's still taking care of her mom, but she's still under the weather and sick. But yeah, she was on a little while yesterday with Ellen yesterday. But she's okay. She's just under the weather and taking care of her mom at the same time. I think she's staying at her mom's house. And Auntie Mama, hello, good morning and
Good
welcome. How are
morning,
you?
Annie Mama.
And Becky, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Morning,
Welcome.
Becky.
Yes, indeed, Jay. Let's see. Geez, Jennifer, seems like every time I log into late. Yeah, Ellen was on yesterday, and I heard it. Victoria was on there for a little while. Gave an update. Yeah, you right about that one, Jennifer. Mhm. So, Mark, what do you got going on this week? Into
Well,
Mom
I'm
said
going to
she's
be
doing
with
great.
Janides at 11 Eastern, 10 Central. We're going to go for a couple hours. The first, third, fourth Wednesday of every month, I'm with her. Tonight, Michael and Denise are going to do their show at 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh, Regina,
Finally made it. Good morning, everybody. The internet is down at home. Oh no.
you be careful.
Yeah.
Um, and then Sunday, we're going to have Aaron and Tooch as our guests.
If y'all haven't checked out Auntie Mama, she's live usually in the morning, starting at about 6:30 a.m. And she usually goes until we go start our show at 8:30. Check her out. It's a nice little way just to wake up, and I usually play her in the background while I'm working and lurking and getting things done. But I want to make an update. Yesterday we had that issue, and we may have some issues still today. There was a warning that I got exactly when I logged into EV Mux this morning, and it says a global. Where you went? Oh, here we go. A
Yeah,
global outage with. We were aware of a global outage from Cloudflare outage that may cause intermittent issues from everyone using any. But this is from EV Mugs users. The system is operating normally, but certain connections could be impacting until the Cloudflare resolves the incidents. I did check on the update on it, and they're still dealing with the outage from yesterday. So again, if we do have problems like we did yesterday, we'll still continue to go on. But I'm sorry, but we may have internet, the will of
the
death,
internet.
we call it. But that's been going on since yesterday, had a major outage. There's several videos about it already. I did see this morning on YouTube, but I did Google it to see if what the update is as far as how long more it's going to be problems. So hopefully they'll get it fixed, and they're going to be running a test again this afternoon in different areas at different times. So again, if you had problems yesterday or you're having problems again today, that's why. And evidently they're one of the servers, global servers for the internet companies. Jeffrey, I did go back and watch your video, and the only thing that I can come to a conclusion about is the reason you have an echo. It was more like not only an echo, but a repeating of what you were saying, because while you were live on YouTube on your phone, you also had YouTube playing in the background on another tab. So every time you said something, it repeated it. So when you're on live on your phone, don't have YouTube open at the same time because that's what was happening. From what I hear from watching your video, when you asked yesterday in reference to the echoing, it wasn't actually an echoing. It's because you had the app that you were live with YouTube, and then in the background you still had YouTube open, like you were watching your own channel while it was live. Or for example, that's why we don't put YouTube open while we're live, even though we're using a
Yeah,
streaming
you
service.
have to have it muted.
You have to mute it. So if you do open, if you have YouTube open while you're live on your actual live app, you want to make sure that secondary YouTube live that you're watching, in case if you're trying to do it through your app to watch the chat, you have to make sure that is muted. And that's what I found when I listened to your video yesterday.
The other thing is if you're using um,
A mic,
a
a mic,
lapel mic and you have the microphone also open on your phone, that'll cause it too.
or you may want to use headphones if you're listening to YouTube, which you shouldn't be doing while you're live. But yeah, that's what happened from what I hear and when I watched your video yesterday. That's the only conclusion I can come up with. Claudette, did you figure out why you were hidden in chat? Oh, that must have been on her channel yesterday. Let's see. Next Wednesday will be in the chat. Will not be in the chat. Okay, Jeffrey, that's no problem. By the way, Cloudflare was affected by a real flare. Solar kind. Yeah, I saw that on a video this morning. Yeah, I did see that. There's a lot of videos out there with that about that from yesterday. If you get real,
We're really
direct at us. Systems down. One way system fixed. You see more of the regular folks. Okay. But anyway, that's what was happening yesterday. And we may have that problem today, but hopefully it's not as bad. So we'll see.
there were a lot of, well, it was internet, so there were a lot of people that had issues.
I know for a little while when I was watching Ella, well, actually it was Ella and Dawn. I think it was on Yarn Again's channel yesterday. They had the same problems here and there. So yeah, it was something that was worldwide yesterday, not just us on our channel yesterday morning. So that's the update from what I see. It's a YouTube glitch. It happens to me. Oh yeah, the thing about height. Yeah, sometimes because you may not be blocked from somebody and you still won't see it. And also you got to remember, a lot of times you do have to make sure when you're typing that you are in live chat, because sometimes if you're typing and it's in top chat, or if you're on your phone or device, it will not show what you're typing in the chat if you're in either top chat or live chat. You have to be in either live chat or on your phone that says all messages. If not, we won't see your comments. That's one of the things I've kind of learned, which I don't use on my phone to watch lives anyway. According to YouTube, set your corner. Yeah, you might want to make sure you're not in live chat. You make sure you're in live chat or all messages. Sorry, but the solar flare story was incorrect. Started with the glitch. Hello, Robin. Good morning.
Hi, Robin.
Was overwhelming due to technical glitches. Yeah, there's so much stories out there. But again, they're working on it. I couldn't figure out why you were hidden. Maybe Johnny has an idea that might happen. And again, it could be either if you're typing in a chat. I notice that when I do it, especially when I first go to chat, I always try to remember to put it in live chat. But if you're in top chat or you're on your phone, I do not watch YouTube on my phone. But if you are, make sure you say it says all messages, because that means you may not see anyone. Everyone may not see what you're typing.
Oh, Jennifer says it doesn't matter when it's happening. If you're on top or live chat, it won't show up in chat.
It could be just a glitch on YouTube, but I know my experience is a lot of times people don't see me typing, and it's because I notice I am in top chat, not live chat. That's just me and what I've experienced. But again, it could be just a glitch.
Do you need to be sent to the corner?
That's a good
Scarlett?
question. Al, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing?
Morning, Al.
YouTube hides me. They hide you. Well, how? It's not cool. All right, everybody. As y'all know, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we do this program, morning show called the Morning Boost. It's never too late. So, without further ado, let's get into our topic of the day. And today is our topic. It's never too late to speak positive words into your life every single morning. Mark, your thoughts on that one?
Well, absolutely. Everybody, I, um,
Good morning, Glenn. Welcome.
morning, Glenn. Unless you enjoy feeling like crap, or whether you do feel like crap, if you start your day out looking, whether you're looking in the mirror or not, and going, it's going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day.
That's true. Ellen says, or just like you are what you eat, you are what you speak to.
Yep.
I know every morning when I wake up, I have this little ritual that I do before I even get started. For me, the first thing I do is, of course, my children, my fur babies are near me. So I play around and pet them while I'm doing my morning prayers. And then I put my feet on the ground, get my glasses on my head, and I get to town. I go. But my first thing that I do is I do my morning prayers before I do anything else and before I put my feet on the ground.
I do too,
Usually,
Charlotte.
that's kind of like what I do, and I may be in the process of putting my feet to the floor, but before I do anything, I always do that. That's how I start my day. I'm always saying good morning to my hubby. Yep, yep, same thing. Yep. I look in the mirror and say, "What a beautiful angel." Aw.
Yeah, I do too. What a beautiful angel.
For years, I'll always be put positive and not so positive thing. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. I'll look in the mirror and ask, "Scary strange in the bathroom." Ellen.
Carol, I love me and I love you too.
Ella, 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 Ella,
Good morning,
Ella.
Ella.
Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I love you. Who do you love? Me, myself, and I, and you. But God comes first to me. But anywho, I feel that it is a good thing to get started, especially when you're starting a day where you are the only one who can put those positive thoughts in your mind. I know a lot of
Yeah.
times there are times that we cannot think positive because there's so much going on. But if you take that time to think positive thoughts, you can do it. It'll get you through the day better than if you were to think negative the minute you wake up. That is my opinion. Oh, I love you long, long time. But again, you do have to make sure you get that positive energy started early in the morning. Sometimes, you may be thinking of, oh, today I got to get this done. I got to get this done. There's so much you got to get done. But there's only so much time in a day you can get things done. So prioritize your day. But first of all, to me, I feel that it is the best way to start your day is by thinking of something positive. That's just the way I start my day off every day.
I like that, Ellen. When I have one of those days, I try to laugh at the frustration instead of letting them eat me alive.
That is good to do
That
too.
that's a good one.
I like that. I do that a lot.
Find something funny about the situation.
Well, thank you, Claudette. I love
Sometimes it's
you,
twisted, but you can do it.
Tree, Michael. Got me through the stress day yesterday. Yeah, she posted some funny stuff. I do laugh at myself. And then sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes we don't think about it, but laughter to me is a great medicine.
Absolutely.
I will laugh at so much stuff that I do. It's like, I can't believe you did that, Johnny. Really? And I start laughing at it.
You're
You are
stronger than you
stronger than you
think.
think.
You have gotten through every bad day in your life and you are undefeated.
That's right.
Isn't that the truth?
Laughter is the best medicine. That's right, Claudette. But again, a lot of times we don't think about it in a sense that, oh, the things are going wrong, and you're always thinking negative, or you got things in your obstacles in your way. But guess what? You're the only one that can take those obstacles and go around them. Or you can go through them. It's up to you. But only you can make that final decision. But to me, I love being positive in all aspects throughout the day. And if something seems to be going wrong, I'm gonna make something out of it that I'm gonna laugh about it. I will make my day even better by doing something better than what I expected or try to. Let me say that. Let's see here. I have learned that when everything I touch just doesn't go right, it may be a day that I need to sit and chill. I did that a couple of times already before in the last couple of weeks. Sometimes focus on things that make it worse. The rest of the day will fix it. You're right about that one, Ellen. I like that.
Walk away from it.
Music playlist with songs that are about overcoming or succeeding. Name that the wood can do it next. Really?
Cool. All right.
I'm gonna have to check that out because I have two different playlists. One's a motivational playlist of songs, and then another one is just regular Christian music. And I listen to that a lot in the morning before I get my day started, working wise. So I'm gonna have to check that out. Overcoming or succeeding. Hmm. I have to check that out. I never thought of that. I like that. That's a good idea, right, Jay? J Ray J. Yeah, I like that. So, Mark, what are some of the things you say to yourself in the morning that makes you feel positive in the morning to get your day started? These boots are made for walking, and that's just what you'll do.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and read some of these
Okay.
because that absolutely. Think big. Think healing.
I'm laughing at Michael's comment.
Uh, um, think success. Whatever success looks like to you.
That's
I
right.
made this comment. Was it yesterday or the Monday night? No, it wasn't Monday night. Yesterday. Um, where I feel for us personally, Michael and I, um, we've got 1.7 thousand subscribers um, in the 4 years that we've been doing this. I feel successful in that manner. I never in my wildest dreams did I ever figure that any of this was possible. It's the little things. Um, think peace in your own head. It doesn't have to always be um, drama, and I guess unless you enjoy that, I
Yeah,
don't.
that's true.
Um, think happiness once again, unless you're into the drama and all of that stuff. Um, and I know that um, as I have not only in age but mindset, um, I don't I don't want the drama.
Mm-mm.
It takes up too much.
It takes too much energy.
Yeah.
Um, oh, Jay, if you have a playlist, share it with us. I'm curious about it. Even Carol says I would like to see that link.
No, this
Um,
may be his personal one.
well, but if he has a specific list, you can share the playlist, unless he's got it private. Um, and Michael, that song, I looked it up. I'm gonna have to listen to it. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a song. And I
I
also really
also
want to
know
give
that we
the
don't give
time
the time and space to our
accomplishment.
accomplishment, but we spend too much time, especially in our head.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Melinda, hello, good morning, and welcome.
it it's so for some reason it is so much easier to think about all the negative stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and if the way I look at it nowadays is all of the negative stuff has taught me a lesson that apparently I needed to learn and don't need to do it again. Yes, drama takes up too much energy.
All right.
Good morning.
I want to make a,
Are we doing
are
it
you going to put
again?
that in your community tab? Yeah, I see that. Are you going to be putting that link we shared that you and I spoke that you shared with me? Are you going to be putting that in your community tab like we talked about? Because if so, y'all want to make sure you check it out. There is a video that went out that she's going to work with in reference to their news, local news. Sweet Zane made the news, thinking he reached over 1,000 total for the year for his donation this year. He reached over 1,000 donated items for Toys for Tots this year.
That's fantastic.
That is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing that full clip of it. Unless that was the full clip, I would like to definitely make sure y'all check out the community tab if that's where she posted it. Here, I may actually be in the Shop Hop chat this month. Awesome, Jennifer. It's really about the perception. Focus on good.
Perception, focus
Yeah,
on the good.
that's true. When I was in second grade, I learned addition. Edison quote, "Nothing is possible if you try." And I'll still keep that in mind. Yeah, I like that. Yes. Or as Johnny likes to say, paraphrase.
Yeah,
Yes. Look and grab the link. Awesome. And it's in the chat, y'all, if y'all want it. Nana Donna says, "Yep, drama does take up too much energy." You right about that.
absolutely.
Doing the things in the hand. Yeah, you have to. You have to unplug from that. If not, it's going to bring you down. Renamed it. Okay, there's the link, y'all. There's Nana's crafting corner. If you stomp about it, if you stomped in a bad mood all day, you will attract more negative energy. Yes, yeah, that is so true. That is true. For the being Christmas rock, it's actually a pretty decent song, John. Is yeah, I have it all. I googled it. I'm gonna have to listen to it. Wow, this is an amazing that I'm raised that much. Yes, yes. And he couldn't go into the list of everybody on the news as far as the channels that he wanted to recognize, only because they would have to get permission from every channel to acknowledge it on the news. But yeah, there was a lot of people who did that. I made a bunch of hats to give to my daughter. She worked at the school and she gave them. Aw, that's nice. I have
That
been
is
listening
nice.
to this channel in the morning while I'm getting ready for a lot of positive affirmation to yourself. Really? I have to share some that Mark's been doing. Every morning, I wake up in the morning and I get a message on Instagram, sometimes in the day, in the afternoon. And he sends me these lovely positive affirmation type clips that it's like, wow. I like top. Okay.
I'm
I
making a
got it.
difference in Johnny's life.
I love it. Some of it's like, wow, he must know me this morning. Some of those things are like, That's me this morning. He must know me by now.
Wow.
I did post photos from
I
it.
didn't realize that.
Okay. Yeah. It won't let me share the post. Share what post, Jennifer?
Probably Jay's music.
Well, he dropped the link and I was able to open it. But the playlist is in a different program. It's not through YouTube, which is interesting. All right, so there is a post that she's just waiting to hear from them to get permission. I also get a little notes from my friend Rosary every morning and every night as I send them. Aw, I love that. It's nice to be able to do that. Yes, they do. Versus, yep, right. It's through the. Yeah, I did see that. It's a different program. It's not on YouTube. All right, Mark. What I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to start dropping links. If you want to either talk about something or cover the chat while I get these in the chat.
Well, let's see. Where did you end?
I'm right at the end where Jay said about the right. It's through Title Music.
Title music.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
Okay.
All right. Also, don't forget, drop your links to platforms you sell on. The first link I'm dropping is for Jennifer's channel. This one is for her Etsy store. And then I'm dropping her channel about her milkshake.
Let's see. There's Michael. I get little affirmations every morning. They are very concerned my extended warranty may have expired. Thank you, Michael.
My extended warranty.
Yeah.
I don't get those anymore, thank God. But you know what I haven't
got. They come in the mail for me on a car that I haven't owned in a couple of years.
I have been getting messages. Hey, Uncle, my mom asked me to call you. We're going to be in your area. Are you free? One, first of all, none of my nephews and nieces would be coming up here. And second of all, they don't even live in the area code that the phone number is coming from. So y'all be careful with those kind of things, because I get a lot of those, and it's always from different area codes. New release prep or pumpkin is the most second harvest.
Purple or
that's
pumpkin.
That's the other book. Yep.
That's what. Yeah, White City Press.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get those other my extended warranty thing anymore. Thank God. The only thing is I don't like about it, you put them on the do not call list and they still find ways to get to you. All right, the links are in the chat. If you would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to help by joining us on the list. The links at the top of the chat. Yeah, the donation he brought was over 1,000 toys.
That's fantastic.
Yep. He made the news. They did a news article on him when he was actually delivering the toys to the location where he had to bring them. And he had lots of totes. But this community came together to help as well. I had a little help in that for him. I'm not gonna be here and attaboy kind of thing, but yeah, I was able to help. He bought some stuff for me on one of the Mooleywood Squares. And he reached out to me and said, how many you have of each one of the toys? And what I did was I just matched what he bought and sent it to him. The other day, my dad got a call from my nephew, but it wasn't him. It said AI spam. Yeah, I automatically delete and report them and block them. But after a while, I got so many during this past weekend. It's like, what the world is going on? Let's see. There is an English comedian, Peter K, that does a play on words to songs. Shane's listening is funny. Okay. There's a link from Jen and Mark today. Where did my best? She said she was playing it in the background because she was listening things in the background and getting some work done. Jennifer. Yeah, there she is right there. She was going to be working and lurking. Look, she even saw you, Jennifer, right below you. I'm here.
Yeah, we're getting at that time of year where the phone calls are going to get. Social Security does not call you.
But
I
also be aware of your platforms you sell on, because there's going to be all kind of scams going around this time of year. So be careful. Don't automatically click things on your phone. I recommend going directly to that platform. Please.
Yep.
This is the worst time of year for that to happen. Johnny, you're on his list of people that we posted and thank. Oh, thank you, Melinda. And again, I'm not going to say what it was and how I did it, but yeah, I felt like I could do that. So I was able to match what he bought because he bought a lot. So I said, yeah, why not?
Cool.
Yeah. And that's one good thing about it. You can always help as much as you can. Not that we can help everybody every time on everything, but when you can, it's always a great way to bless somebody else in any way you can. Because I know when I was growing up, I used to always go. It was a trip I made every year before Thanksgiving because they always had the darn mall decorated for Christmas before Thanksgiving. And then they always had the thing where Santa was there the day of Thanksgiving. And they always had what was called the angel tree. I loved it because I always picked a couple of angels and I would buy whatever it was they had on the list. And of course, you take care of that. But also, I was in a group where we used to take care of. It is they called it the Lazarus House, I think it was called in New Orleans, where it was a lot of people who didn't have places to go, family members for Christmas. And the organization I was in, we used to get a list from different people that were the list included their information, like if they wanted clothing, their sizes and things like that. And Robert and I would get a list or two, and we would buy everything they had on their Christmas list, whether it was a jacket, some sweatshirts, some pants, whatever, shoes, and those little things like that go a long way. But again, not everybody can do that. But if you have the availability and you can do it, just a little bit of kindness goes a long way. For those who don't have anything for or anyone for the holidays. Let's see. Okay, that's where I was. Someone sent me an email at 2 in the morning waiting to help me with my eBay. Huh? That's early. Yeah, you don't sell on eBay. Ain't that something? If they yeah, you hear me? Yes. You know what? Most of y'all who know me, even though I always say hello, when this phone rings and I answer it, no matter who it is, I always answer it with hello. 9 times out of 10, they hang up the minute I say it if it's some kind of BS.
Mm-hmm.
I always answer it, hello, hello. And if you call my
The
phone,
IRS or the cops, they don't call to say, "Oh, you're in deep trouble."
I had that happen about a week ago, and you know what I told them? Well, come on over. I'll have coffee and tea ready for you, whatever you want. I'm here. Come on over. Yeah. But I never answer yes. I always say, this is he speaking, or he's busy at this time. Can I take a message? Yeah, I never say that. And usually when I do that, they hang up. Yeah. Nothing does the IRS or the cops. Yeah, they don't call. They don't. Yeah. But they'll try to get in touch with you. FYI, if you don't have to be a member of a
You don't have to be a member of Tidal to listen to my playlist. It will give you the option to listen to the songs on the device and listening service.
I have it. I'm not going to open it just yet. And no bill can be paid online or on the phone with the store card.
No.
Don't give the folks your info. That's right. Nope. If I get a call from a number that I don't know, I answer and say City Morgue. I like that. My dad used to answer it. How did you kill them? We slap. Oh, we slab them. You slab them. We pack them, or some weird thing like that. They hung up quick when he would say the morgue. Yeah. You slab them, we pack them, or something like that. It was something he used to answer with the morgue. But back then, we didn't have a caller ID either. It is getting the four wheel. He is getting the four wheel wheeler that he was saving up from Santa's list because he took all those saved money and spent it on the kids. Aw, that is awesome. We need more of sweet Zanes like that in our world. Hope Santa doesn't forget the helmet. Yeah, you're right about that. He needs that helmet. We'll always ask them, what do you want? Yeah, never say yes. When asked if it's me, I'm asking who's calling. Yep. Yeah, you got to be more clever than they are. Because that's what they want you to say. They want you to say, yes, this is he. Don't do it. Just pick it up and say, what? That's right. I answered, what did I win? I like that one. I just don't answer the phone. Anyone who knows me. Yeah. If it's important, they're going to leave a message regardless. Dangerous. Yeah, you're right about that. My dad used to answer the phone and say, Duffy's Tavern. You stab him, we slap him. That's what it was he used to say. Yep. But he used to call it the morgue. As always, yeah. Not phony and all. Yeah, I usually just say hello. And if you call my phone and I don't answer, I get everybody all the time. It's like, hello, hello. And I keep on talking like that. And then all of a sudden they think I'm going to pick it up. And it's an answering machine. Ask Carol. She got caught a couple of times. Robert, too. He's like, I hate that. Yeah, call me and see if I don't answer what happens. You get a funny call answering machine message like that. So, and that's what's fun about it. You have to have fun. You know, if you can't, then my dogs are barking. Is that somebody at my door? I got it on my phone on Do Not Disturb. Yep. What are you running early today? Freeze weather, it can affect your device and the battery life. Yeah. I'm getting my package early today.
Oh,
Speaking of important, we got an update on Kevin's sister. They have given her a year. Aw. You know, the best thing you can do about it is, and again, make the best of it and live it for day by day and be there as much as you can. Sorry to hear that.
hey, Marlene.
Anyone that knows me knows never to call. And you see, I'm one that doesn't like to text. I answer mine FBI.
Yeah,
Can I help you? And they stop calling.
I'm not crazy about texting either.
Marlene, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I can say things faster by talking than typing. It didn't let me comment. It didn't let my comment go through. I'm not sure what that means. Here, Jennifer? Yeah, it does that every now and then too. I've noticed that. It'll turn red saying you try again. Just give it a few seconds, it'll come back. Which is weird. Why it does that, I don't know. Oh, he said, we'll take it. It was sounding like it.
That's true.
Something with a year as a gift. Yeah, you're right about that, Michael. We have to think of it in a positive way. Yeah. And that's the hardest thing to take and get news on, especially before holidays. Also, speaking of holidays, I will be live on Thanksgiving morning. I will also open the panel for anybody who would like to come on throughout the whole show. Yeah. I'll do that for Christmas too. Don't forget, drop your links to platforms you sell on. Talking to people, for me. I just enjoy being in the speaker. It's also up to 15 minutes phone call. Not me. I can get a phone call done quicker than texting. I'm not into all that texting.
Well, it depends on who it is.
Now, sometimes, yeah, I'll just text quickly. But even when it comes to like Facebook messaging or Instagram, I'm kind of just to the basics when it comes to that, especially if I'm doing it on my phone. If I'm on the computer, that's different. But 9 times out of 10, it's a short, quick answer. That's just the way I do things. I don't like doing all that on my phone.
Thank you, Jennifer. Good morning, Joanne.
Well, hello, good morning, and welcome, Joanne. Yeah, that's just the way I do things. I just do it quickly and never say yes when somebody asks if it's me. But yeah, you got to be careful, especially this time of year. It's going to get worse. And you got to make sure if you're on a platform, you got to make sure you check your platform by going directly to that platform and not through your email or your phone. Because they will do it. Also, a public service announcement. Don't forget, we are getting close to the end of the month of November already. And if you are on eBay and you have a store level where you get a coupon, make sure you use it before you lose it. Get your supplies off that coupon. Get as much as you can. Doug text talks text. Yeah, look, they don't get my stuff right when I do the text to talk thing, so I don't do it, especially when I'm in my car and I have the Wi-Fi connected.
Um,
Yeah, I don't. I'm not either. My problem is I am so fast at typing. So between mental typing and correct, sometimes. Yeah, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that'll definitely happen. I get a lot of scam calls every day. I have to delete them.
40 or 50 calls. Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, I usually if they text me or what I like about the phone now, if it's something that someone I've never had a phone call from before, it'll ask if I recognize it and it may be a potential spam, then I turn around and delete it and block them. And 9 times out of 10, they just call with a different dummy number. And that's just the way they do things. You gotta be above it. Be able to think of it that way. And it's sad we gotta think that way, but we do. Um, you just gotta be careful, especially when you answer your phone. So, Mark, out of curiosity, what are you doing this Thanksgiving? Aren't you doing some kind of baking or something coming up? You got been
Oh,
baking like Betty
well,
Crocker?
this Sunday at the church, they're doing a bake sale, and I've got one set of my chocolate cake baked. I need to do another set. They will sell a whole cake and then they will cut the other one up and sell the pieces. Now, uh, not to brag, but it did make me feel good that one of the whole cakes last year sold for $100.
That's amazing.
Yes. And this is to benefit the children's program at the church.
Right.
And then on Thanksgiving Day, we're going to the church and I'm making homemade rolls. We usually have between 70 and 100 people. Um, I'll still make a Thanksgiving dinner um, because I want the leftovers. Is that terrible?
No.
We bought a turkey and we're going to have stuffing. Hey,
Hey,
Papa
Mark,
Smurf.
I have to say, living my best life. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how have you
Well,
been?
hey, living my best life.
It's been a while. And Papa Smurf, hello, good morning, and welcome. And it's been a while. How have you been? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is great, right? When he told me about that this morning, I was like, wow. You know, the leftovers are always the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually I'll make a lasagna. This year, I just don't feel it.
Cranberries oh, and turkey and stuffing and
That's true. Yeah.
Michael's gonna need a pumpkin pie.
I need to go pick one up because they have a at our market basket. They have one that's the sugar free one that I get for Robert, and I
Mm.
do eat them.
Oh, Carol.
And you know,
Yes,
Carol, I
honey.
can't eat that no more. And that's how I used to make a rice dressing, or we call it dirty rice for the holidays. I can't have that no more. Nope. I sell on whatnot too and have store. Here's my links. Okay, cool. I think I'm following you. Let me make sure I'm following you. Whatnot over here. Oh, I'm not. I didn't know you were on whatnot. I thought I was following you. Ooh. Girl, you got me in trouble looking at this. Girl. That's not nice. All those pretties on your whatnot.
Papa
My
Smurf.
best friend used to make an entire platter of honey ham. Oh, I can't eat the ham anymore. Too salty.
Papa Smurf is still isolated and alone.
Where
Well, it's good to see you, Papa
it
Smurf.
is good to see you. I need to get caught up with you. What's going on? I hope you're okay, though. I'm cooking Friendsgiving today for my husband and I and a friend of ours since we were usually working on Thanksgiving. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Like I said, I usually Robert usually. I think my first Thanksgiving with his dad before his dad passed away and his sisters. I made a big Thanksgiving meal where we had a turducken and all the fixings. I did a Cajun style Thanksgiving. Then we would start the day off with Robert's family would do I think it's a German breakfast, which I never heard of until then. Um and then we would have our lunch, our dinner, and I'm still trying to do what you guys do, but I can't do it myself. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Papa Smurf. And then usually I don't do all that no more because it's just too much by myself doing all that. Most of the day, I'm dealing with either baking, and I usually take a couple of days prior to that and set everything and get everything ready. That's just too much work, especially since we've been living here in Mass. We don't have the big family to feed anymore like I used to. But usually, if I make a almond joy cake, it's usually either in June or for Christmas. I usually take a portion, like a third of it. I cut it in half, and then I take the other half and cut each one, and so it's in fours. And I usually take half of it and bring it to the post office to those who work at the post office. I give one of the halves to my neighbor, and then I eat the other half. Let's see here. 710. Hello, good morning, and
Morning,
welcome. And how are you?
710.
Good to see you. Due to the weather. Yeah, that's some bad weather out there. How much will you pay me to come help Ron? Nothing bad about that. I'm just horrible.
I
No,
don't believe that for a minute, Papa Smurf.
no, you're not, Papa Smurf. Gotta run to the recycle center. I'm so glad we got the bins at the road where they just come and get them. I feel 2 a week. Papa Smurf, you are not a bad person. Take that out your vocabulary, please.
That's right.
Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. Also, don't forget the is it Bearded Picker is live? Yeah, Bearded Picker Scott and his crew's live. So let's go ahead and raid them, which they don't need a raid because they got almost over 100 people in their chat every week. But anywho, if you will have somewhere else to go there, it'd be a great way to go there. 10:30, I think, is the East Coast Resellers. I'm not sure whose channel it's
I
on.
believe that's correct.
Anywho, so again, with that being said, don't forget Mark and Janine's goes live.
Oh, speaking of, she just popped in.
There's Janine's. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And also, don't forget Mike, and Denise go live
Denise.
at 10 Eastern, 9 Central.
No,
Whatever you make, Jennifer.
9 Eastern, 8 Central.
She had 9 Eastern in the chat, so I said 10 Central Eastern. Okay, just look at the link and see, because I thought I saw Jennifer put 9 p.m. Central. So if that's the case, it'll be 10 Eastern. But anywho, when you open the link, you'll have the time zone for your show, your area. That's the way I
There you
look at
go.
it. Yeah, that's how I do it.
That makes it easy.
And yeah, because if I forget how them time zones are, I just look at it. 11 Eastern.
11 Eastern for Jen and I this morning.
Well, everybody, as I say before I end each and every show, if you would like to come on after the show's over, the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join us. As I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we see you again at 1 o'clock on the Hump Day auction today, y'all come back. Now you're here. Later. Peace out.
Positive.
Think positive. That's right.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.